Pretty good start from P.Phau. 15-40. Good return here. Gets it nice and early. First serve down the tee. One back to the forehand wing so quickly. The champions are so good though if it's into trouble. They're able to get that big serve in, sets up this shot, and he just blankets the net. An easy volley into the open.
Oh, just the start that the German would have wanted and maybe dreamt about.
This is a better overhead. Short ball again, and Federer can go either way with that forehand. He elects to go cross court. Gets underneath this one.
Back where we started on level terms.
He hasn't played P.Phau really. They played in 1999. So Federer wouldn't remember how that one went, and he's just got to feel his man out and feel where they have to attack somebody or where their favourite shot's going to go. I just love about Federer. I don't think I've ever seen him really with his feathers ruffled. Moves in behind this one, goes.
Out! And that's a bit more like it from the best player in the world. Holds serve for the first time.
Try and progress. That slice backhand approach. Racket head speed as he comes through, makes contact with the ball, and as P.Phau said, one of his best things about his game is his mobility, and as quick as he is, he can't lay a racket on that one. Well, I fully expected that to go down. Very happy with that one. This one, and he gets thrown back. Plenty of and he finds this angle inside the service box.
So P.Phau unable to hold his serve for the second time in this match. Presentation last year, and the fact that he's got a real feel for this game. First ace of the match. Well, the sports bookmakers would have been giving long odds about that. 2 breaks of the Federer serve in the first 5 games.
P.Phau, wow. Right down the middle. Right, this gets behind him. He backtracks and then lets it rip. Sets himself with that front foot. Federer not even near it. Look at this, good follow through. Federer's got to get better, and we know that'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty impressive. Not intimidated at all. Watch where he meets this, and a good follow.
Now down at 38.
good stuff. This slice hits the tape and lets that one go down the line. Good recovery there from Federer, but he doesn't take his eye off the ball there, Phau, and just picks his spot and goes for it. Anticipation there from the, and look at the unforced errors there.
You're kidding.
The doubles line.
Good aggressive stuff from the German.
Best time to get the top players is early in the tournament. Net coverage. This one from way behind the baseline had too much room to move, and then Federer picks the cross court.
I don't think you would have been getting luxurious odds about him today. A love game, a rarity in this match.
Got to say that this was a tough shot to play, and followed this one in a very confident overhead.
8 points aplenty for both players. Has Phau just
barely misses it wide.
And all of a sudden, it seems as though there's a bit of timing on the Federer racket.
Yes, it's a bit of a worry. And the forehand is on song now. Short ball there, and Federer is patient on that one, but open court.
What a little terrier, but it comes to nothing in the end. As we expected, he takes the first set, but that is only half the story.
It was in. He knew it as soon as he let it go. Dropped on the line. The head went in the air. Good backhand here. An easy volley. Wanted to hit it. Said no. It's moving wide.
Oh, what reflexes. Federer dropped for whatever reason, but sometimes in the second and third sets, all of a sudden, the momentum just shifts completely.
Well, I think that's going to happen here, because I think we saw three of them there. The forehands from Federer, a little bit more control. There's the first one. Now this is the third one. He comes in and knocks off the volley. Nice volley. The second one he sort of hit.
2 break points for the world number 1 straight away in the second set. And no first serves into play for the German in this game. And 2 double faults. He just looks...
And now he's on cruise control at the moment. And this may turn him. Again, look at the volley there. And good net coverage. Frustration setting in there because he just can't get a serve in. Well, it hasn't affected the pass. Just took a step back. Good deep and 1 step back and then lets it go down the line. Oh, good look at the balance there. See how, again, we mentioned the head again.
Lead. Even in the chase there of Power, the biggest selling paper here in this town today, devoted to the Australian Open.
Is that he's got to keep his concentration level. He's down 15-30 here in this game. Sets this one up to get it back even. As difficult as it was in the opening set, been very easy.
Well, that's more like it.
Speed of the racket head.
A couple of aces in that game from Roger Federer.
The racket comes down, dragging the ball into the net.
Second set, Federer.
Cruise control depth. Stadium where the challenge is in operation with the Hawkeye system.
Everything is on Roger's terms.
Well, Darren, don't you think that the vast majority of players, maybe the exception being essential semi-final showdown with Federer? That's the speed from Powell.
I agree, Mary. I think the only way to beat Roger, well, 2 things that you need to have. You need to have a great backhand to get to Roger's backhand, because if he can control the point with his forehand, he pretty...
Fees or Maresmo or the guy we just watched, Songa, they got style.
It counts for a lot in your book, the style.
I'm very big, a very healthy sport in France.
Well, I think
serve and volley on most first and second serves, and maybe he's just trying to work on something in his game, but he's coming to his net much more than he has previously here on the rebound ace.
Is that, you think he...
yeah, the mentality of playing the exhibition tournament at Kuyan, not quite the same as playing tournaments. And he beat Safin in that tournament. He was taken out by Roddick in the final. B.Phau able to, B.Phau able to hold for...
He's bought a house now in Dubai, spent a bit of time in Dubai.
Roger Federer entered entered 17 tournaments in 2006, got at least, he didn't go far as Cincinnati. So he knows if he signs on for an event, he'll probably be playing weekend tennis.
Andy Murray taking him out in a match in which he questioned Roger's motivation.
He got broken, what, 7 times? And you don't want to lose your legs somewhere along the way. Andy Murray, the only other person to beat Roger last year other than Nadal.
And that was a lightning fast, low bouncing hardcourt surface.
Easy hold for rule number 1.
Fourth the coaches, and Darren, you seem to feel that the death of Peter Carter, in a way, steeled Federer. It didn't break him down; it made him stronger.
I really do. Great test. I really thought it sort of put everything into the swing, and not only was it about what you achieve on the court, it was about how you go about life in everyday life. And he grew up as a person. He grew up on the court. He grew up off.
He says, contrary to what you might think, is Phau, he does get quite nervous and feels the pressure.
4 majors were on grass. But it's the French that he hasn't won. It's the clay event.
Phau has done a pretty good job of that today.
For Australian television, at the end of this match, Marcos Baghdatis and Rainer Schutter are next on court.
Because there's been talk that the rebound ace is playing quicker and with a lower bounce. He didn't really feel much of a difference. Maybe after this match he'll allow that perhaps there is a bit of a change in speed.
Federer, how do you think that would affect his chances of dominating here if they are playing, in fact, a little quicker?
I just think it's something he's got to get used to, Chris. You're right. He can play on a few adjustments, that's all.
And there it is on his third match. He's out the third set and the match in 1 hour and 46 minutes. Well put, Mary. First round tennis. Adequate. Something to build on. But I think Federer will say he knows he has to play a lot better as the opponents get tougher. The draw is pretty favorable. And when will Federer first be tested at this tournament? That's what most folks want to know. In official matches, the win streak now reaches 30. He's within